Hi everybody, welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Zach Wilson Part 4 Special Edition. I am calling out. I want to know, am I out of my mind? What does the film say? Let me know. Watch the video. Give me your input. Let me know in the comments. I will do my best to get back to as many as I possibly can. I honestly want to know. I'm curious. What am I missing? Let me know. Let's get this one going. Welcome to the QB School. All right, Zach Wilson, Part 4, quarterback school. Big go. First play of the game down here at the bottom of the screen. You tell me, jump ball or dime? I kind of think both. I know that's a cop-out, but like an element of me wants to coach DBs and say, hey, you got to make a play on this ball. You can't fall down. At minimum, bat the ball down. But at the same time, I like the throw. I like the aggressiveness. Guy running down on him. It's a great catch by 5. But, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, it's a jump ball, too. In addition to, it's a jump ball. So, I mean, at this point, at that kind of relationship right there, normally that's a back shoulder throw for him, even to the field. I mean, just being honest, like this is what the film says. Like in Sundays, that's an interception or a batted ball. Not very many corners are going to make that play and be around very long on Sundays. So yes, big time touchdown right out the gate. Gave his guy a shot. And jump ball-y to me. Now I like the fact that he's got a guy running right on him free. He doesn't. No chuck and duck, no cringe, deliver the ball. It certainly gives his guy a shot down the line. And it's a jump ball. It can be both. Now, there's a number of clips in this game where he runs and runs really well, and this is one of them. This is one of those clips to me that shows more than just the athletic ability. Now, he's got some twitch when he moves, and he's got some vertical speed too, and this is a great run. I love the baseball slide too. And I think it shows, you know, for as much heat as I've heard other people take for not being able to get through reads, can't get through reads, gets through reads too quickly. This is getting through a read too quickly. Now, before we get to that part of it, let's just enjoy this little move in open field. I mean, and the little burst there at the end too. There's no denying that part of it pops off the film. But this is mesh up top. I'll draw it up. This is mesh, and he just, in my opinion, drops the number 2 receiver. So we'll call this the wheel or rail, whatever here. Someone's usually over the ball, and then we've got this mesh that I feel like I draw up every single video. So the read here usually is this rail or reel, and then this coming right across. You usually get the mesh coming to the side. And so this mesh coming to the side here, if you're going to say no to this, okay, this guy coming here is wide open. And he either doesn't see him, or just gets through the read too quickly, the timing's off, something's up. This is a pattern, in my opinion. This is a pattern. Either getting through things too quickly, playing too quickly, it's not always a good thing. And what I mean by that is just play the play. You can see him kind of hesitate to the rail here, wheel. That second bullet, 18, is open. He gets the ball right there. So again, it's just 1 to 2. No, yes. Now, it works out great here. It's a great opportunity for him to show off his athleticism and burst in the open field. Again, difficult to do that on Sundays. You're not going to pass open, wide open, number 2 guys in a progression. See, and it might be that he just plays the play too quickly here. Here, and right there, the ball needs to go to 18. Right there in that hole. Little drop down arm angle that he does all the time, right there. You can see if that isn't there, he's got 13 over the ball. Getting held, bear hugged. Still, sweet run. And runs like this will happen a bunch in this game. This is another opportunity for me now. I love this offense, I do. I think they're super creative, but this to me is missing a read. And this is missing a touchdown. You could punt it to this guy. Look at the number 2 down here at the bottom of the screen. So this is just fake reverse, right? The number 2 standing on top of the 40. He's running the post. That's the number one read. I'm telling you. I would bet a lot. He's wide open. You could punt it to him. No, the guy makes a great catch. That's another jump ball. So I get that the intent of the play is probably to get this wheel up, but the read, I would bet a lot, is 1 to 2. They would never just say, hey, run a clear post. So again, this is worthy to draw up on a number of different levels. One, because I enjoy the creativity of this offense. I really do. I think it's cool. This is the post. Boom, right to the middle of the field. And then here's that little bluff. Comes out here, bluffs, and then hits the wheel. And I get that you would think that that would be the spot that the ball would be open. What do I mean by that? Is when he comes up and runs this post, you would think that that would hold the middle field player right here, right? So he's going to hold this middle field player. Then you're going to be able to come out here and get this kind of bluff wheel. I get that, but you still have to go through the read. Again, playing things either too quickly or something's up with the vision. But there are guys open, not getting the ball in what I'm going to guess is early in the progression. I mean, you could take one step to the right and punt it to the guy in the end zone for a touchdown. I get it. It's a big play. It's a completion. Boy, you're being really nitpicky. Not really. This is not being nitpicky. This is wide ass open, not seen. And this is jump ball, underthrown, bad DB play. Nice job by their, whoever that is, tight end to catch the ball. I mean, right? What am I missing? Tell me what I'm missing on this play. I don't understand. Now, I can tell you that playing these types of plays before, it's not the easiest thing in the world to catch a pitch and then make a read. But it's 1 to 2. And the guy's wide open. I mean, he makes that throw in his sleep, running sideways, flicking it to his left. But we're going to throw that ball versus the wide open touchdown? And again, I know it's just one play, but there are a few in this game. Now we're into the stuff that I really enjoy with him, and that's the arm angles. Obviously got super smooth, quick release. I just love the fact that he's got a bunch of different angles where he can flick this thing. He does it in every single game. He's accurate with it. They run this screen a bunch here, this little full slide, turn in. I used to call it like the Reggie Bush screen back in the day, but drop your arm angle, flick it to him, put it right on him. Just a thing of beauty. Some of my favorite parts of his game, what he's able to do with his upper body mechanics, arm angles, just super smooth, consistent, fun to watch. But again, it's not always as clean as it feels like it should be. It just isn't, and it's hard for me to pinpoint exactly what it is. Right here, this is just a post and a deep over. And they get bailed out here with a penalty, but I mean, that's just throwing a jump ball into double coverage down the field. Watch it from the jump here. This is a post down here at the bottom of the screen and an over up top. Now, the over gets tackled by the umpire, but you don't just chuck up a prayer. Now, they get bailed out here. They do. And it is a penalty. The free safety straight arms him. Watch the umpire, though, just for fun here. Yeah, not good. Not good. Not getting a bowl game with that. But right here, I mean, look when he makes the decision to throw it. I mean, I don't know who that wide receiver is, but I don't think there's anybody on BYU that's going to run through two guys like that. I mean, it's double coverage late down the middle of the field. They're fortunate. He's fortunate that the free safety just doesn't play the ball because that's a pick. Again, it's a pick. And I get it. That there's a reason why he's a DB. But if he plays the ball there, that's a touch. That's a pick. That's a pick, hits a free safety in the chest in the league. Watch it again. Post 1 over 2. Post is a no. Step up. Yeah, he's tackled by the zebra. But if you hang with the over, you got it. Otherwise, you got to run it. Very rarely does it turn out good when it's post 1 over 2, post 3 into double coverage. And again, this is not, I get it that this channel is my opinion, but I'm just describing what's happening on the film. I mean, it is a penalty. They're bailed out with it, but it should be an interception. Now, I love this throw here, but again, I love the arm angle of this throw. I don't necessarily love how it happens, and I'll talk about it here from the back, but I think he goes 1 to 2 to 1. Again, this to me is unnecessarily difficult. Check this out. You tell me, watch a stripe of his helmet. 1, 2, 1. Now, it's a cool throw, and it's a cool little like pocket movement, sidearm flick. Don't get me wrong. I agree. It is cool. But that type of stuff, you just don't see very, and maybe, maybe I'm just off my rocker and this is just Patrick Mahomes and I can't tell the difference. But this to me looks, I think off the top of my head, it's some variation of spot here. They get a fast 3. They do a great job with this fast 3 stuff. Little sit over the ball, and then this looks like a slant or glance over here. So when they adjust to the fast 3, this read takes him to the backside. This ball should go to the number 1 receiver earlier. And again, I get it. I'm not in the room, so I can't tell you for sure what the read is. But right there, the ball goes to the number 1 receiver. He's looking at him. Throw the slant. See how it's just like a window late, but it's not a window late because of coverage. He doesn't throw it. And it works out. It does. And I get it. And these types of throws are crazy difficult on Sundays. So maybe I'm just making excuses for stuff he's going to come out here and rip the league apart with. But you don't see a whole lot of guys go 1 to 2 to 1 for a slant with no safety. You just don't. Now, for as much as I love the BYU offense, I do like to point out when there are structural issues and design issues. This to me is one of those design issues. This is another. Should be an interception. Disagree with me. Let me know in the comments if this should not be an interception. I get it. Same guy plays defense. If he could catch, he'd be playing offense. I can hear the comments that I would say too. And this should be an interception. Now, from the back end, what am I talking about? Structural issues. So they've got a lot of cool trick plays that they run, even in just this game. I love just their base offense. But if you're going to come up here and run this kind of pop, we'll call it a pop pass, where you bluff and then get into the seam area, versus middle field open, you must, okay, I'm talking universal must, run something at the other safety to get him out of there. And almost everybody runs a corner. It doesn't have to be a corner. Technically, it could be almost like a Millsy concept where you would come out here and get a vertical on number 2 and run an in. Although I don't think you'd want to do an in here because that would just bring another dude to the party. It's almost always a corner or an out. But it's got to be enough to be a vertical threat to this safety. Why? Because if he doesn't feel any vertical threat in damn near every coverage that defenses play, he will start getting his eyes inside. And if he feels a vertical threat that he can go make a play on a number 3, even if he's off the ball and doesn't seem like a vertical threat at the snap, he's going to go make a play. This DB is never threatened. And it's just one of those things, structurally, you don't see BYU make these kinds of conceptual design mistakes very often. You watch that safety. He's playing in between. He should 1,000% make this play. And you would hope that Zach Wilson would be able to see it, but if he doesn't, there's an element of me that wants to blame the structure of the play, because this little quick outside release down here is never going to grab that safety. So, kind of lapses all over the place. But again, this is what number play fortunate in this game. And then you could make an argument that this should be a penalty too. 17. Did he hit him early? Yeah, hell yeah, he does. But still, doesn't take anything away from the other guy should being able to pick it. 17 just plays the ball. If anybody plays the ball in Houston, they've got multiple picks in the first half. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications, let you know when we go live, when we put out new content. I certainly appreciate the support for the channel. You're looking for more quarterback school content, check out the courses in the description to this video. Got 3 different courses right now: RPO, pass protection, how to beat every coverage, and then the free one, the quick game course. Get over there, check them out. I appreciate the support. Let's keep this one going. 4th down. Another cool, cute play. We're going to 4th and 1. We're going to fake like we fumbled the snap. We're trying to hit a pop pass to the tight end down here. It's not there. Then we're going to hit a go up top. So So again, just check the ball handling here from the back and the quarterback. Never seen it before. All right, you want to play bunt? We're going to try to hit the pop pass. It's not there to the tight end right there, right? Not there, covered up. Now look at the route up top. He's going to fake like he's blocking and then run a go. So it's pop pass to go, 1 to 2. Now that's a touchdown. He mailboxes them. Boom, mailbox. He's got him by 2 or 3 yards. It's a touchdown, right? Best player in the draft. He's going to hit this every time. Underthrown. Now hits him in the chest. You got to catch it. But he bailed out with another penalty. But again, to me, that's not where he wants that ball thrown. Again, check just the design-wise here of this little like rolly snap. That's pretty cool. Doesn't work. And he's fortunate to get this ball off because 0 comes in here unblocked. But again, 1 to 2, underthrown, fortunate to get bailed out. Yes, it's a penalty. All of the above. I agree with all of the above. But tell me that this shouldn't be a touchdown. Again, I'll slow it down. He says no to the pop right there, right? He goes to throw it, turns it down. No. Quickly to the go. It's open. It's a touchdown. He makes that throw 9 out of 10 times. He leaves it shorty. The guy still should catch it, hits him in the chest. But there's a difference between a jump ball, kind of fortunate, guy doesn't play the ball, penalty, then a touchdown. Underthrown by 5 yards. Man, you're being really nitpicky. Really? 1 to 2? 4th down and 1 taking a shot? Pop pass to a go? Now he takes a shot. I get it. The protection isn't sound, but I think he can make that play. I'm expecting with all the hype for those types of plays to be made. 3rd and 19. This is another one. Now this is, watch that slot. Working the over or the MFR, middle field read. I mean, he looks pretty open to me. Again, I don't know what the read is here. This is whether you want to call it 3 verticals or double go, whatever it is. Old school for me, it's double go. What do I mean by that is it's a goes on the outside if you like them, and then this player is either running seam or post versus middle field open, or kind of running this over bender basic versus middle field closed. I mean, the ball goes here every time. Every time. There will not be people like this open on Sundays. Now I get it, he gets a little flushed, but for all the hype, I thought he's supposed to have his eyes down the field all the time. I mean, that's a cavern in the middle of the field. And it's cool. It's a cool little check down flick. I don't disagree. But it's 3rd and 15. Up in the pocket, eyes downfield, throw the number 2. His number is also 2. I wish the guy would have gotten into the screen here for the end zone because it shows everything perfectly except him coming across. But just watch the little color flashes. I gotcha. 44 is a good player. Up, right here, throw the ball to number 2. This one may be nitpicky, but still, that over, number 2, basic, MFR, whatever, is open. It's wide open. And this isn't like the first miss of something that I've been like, wow, that's 1 to 2. And I thought he gets through his read so easily. You tell me. I feel like I'm being biased as I say it, but all I'm doing is describing what's happening. That's open. So again, from the backside, I get color flashes. Big 44 was causing issues all game. 1, 2, 3, up in the pocket, throw to the number 2. With all those misses, there are still some great throws. A little out down here to the slot. That's a dime. Up on his face, wide, hash, wider than he'll ever see in the league. This is a beautiful throw. These are the type of things that, with what I'm hearing from other places, feels like should be all over the place. That is the throw. If that was the consistent throw to the open guy, I agree. This is a nice, special, cool throw. Little play action, 5-step drop. Again, the thing that I love about it is the ball location. up on his face, out towards the sideline. It's a special throw. This is a good, hard, driven throw. Back foot, cleats in the ground, rip. Do love his mechanics, just smooth, effortless flick with power, torque, twitch, all the good stuff. Really nice. Another one here. Again, 1st and 10, 2 minutes. Little 3x1. Again, it's the consistency here for me. Little inside fade by the number 2. Get in the end zone, bro. Don't come back to the huddle. Now, this is open, no doubt, but still, you got to go out there and hook it up. And we've seen him, leave some things short, throw some jump balls. This is a nice one. Again, I do recognize the Patrick Mahomes-ish pocket movements, body language type thing that kind of it's almost like a drift, but then he sets his feet and it's got enough torque to be able to get this ball out there and it's super smooth. That's the part, to me, I agree with. Again, the things that I love about it is just the timing, the rhythm, the back foot in the ground, the upper body mechanics, all nice. And see, just kind of drifty, I think if it doesn't work, it's sloppy, but when it works, it's smooth, effortless. That's just the nature of the beast. And I know I mentioned a number of times in all these videos how much I enjoy the BYU offense. This is a perfect example. A little nod to the Chiefs here with the twirly bird. Okay, all this unbalanced, 1x3 nub, short motion to throw a quick screen. So again, how people evaluate what an offense is versus the competition, all those things are important variables, individual variables when it comes to the full analysis for me. This is cool, creative offense. But you do see quarterbacks in the league do this. They get up under center, they throw these little quick screens. I always think of Brady doing this. But how they get there, this is pretty cool now. This is certainly a nod to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl in that old school film with the twirly bird out. I love how they get to unbalance, so you think they're going to run right there. And instead of running right there, they'd flick out a little wider. It's like a variation of stretch, outside zone. But check how they get there. They get who comes over, the right guard, right tackle. Who twirls here? We got the 13, the left tackle. Obviously they practiced this. They had some fun at walkthrough. 83 goes too far. Guards are probably disappointed they couldn't get any action. Quick, cool little screen. Great. Another cool design here. We got 2nd and 8. Again, a little flick screen to the sniffer tight end to the right. Again, now, how much hype are you going to get for an underhand, no-look flip? I get it. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do, but it's not the hardest thing in the world to do either. It is cool. Don't get me wrong. But it's a much cooler play design than it is no-look flip. And I get it. It's the no-look is the new thing, but the no-look shovel, I don't think is quite as challenging. It's more than anything else, it's great offensive architecture, great design, and just acknowledging the fact that BYU had it locked in all year doing this type of stuff. I had fun watching how much fun they had with their creative element, and it's just a variable in the evaluation. Again, we've seen quick screen, we've seen a little shovel here for touchdown passes. That stuff matters. It's not throwing 4 verts all the time. And again, this stuff is saturated in the film. Him putting moves on guys down the field. He is just a better athlete than I would have guessed. This is a sweet move. The guy's not even close to seeing him. He's got some acceleration, some twitch. I love how he has the ability to Russell Wilson get down. This is a cool play. See how they adjust to the fast 3 with the back? So that linebacker runs out. Now I'm going to guess he's going to read the 5-yard out to the slot up top to quarterback draw. So if he can throw that 5-yard out, he throws it. Otherwise, he is running. And it might just be a man zone read. Even simpler. Be nice if that Offensive lineman blocks someone, 56. Again, watch 3 go. There it is. Fast 3 takes him, and it's a wrap. They can't handle the math. Quarterback run game is just dirty. Love seeing this too at the end. I do really love seeing this from all players, but especially quarterbacks right there. Help them up. Love it. Couple more here. 3 more. Another really cool throw. Little mesh again. This time it's mesh, and we're going to get like a glance or post up top. This is a drop, so it comes across as a bummer on the stat sheet, but this is a rifle. This is an NFL throw. Low second base throw. Again, I love the kind of twitchiness of the throw. Kind of shuffle, puts his foot in the ground, rip. I mean, that's a fastball, y'all. That's a fastball strike, and homeboy dropped it. Look how quick it is. These are the type of throws that I thought I was going to see all over the place. Again, look at the base. All the cleats in the ground. Just absolute strike. Don't come back to the huddle. One more time from the back end. And again, you can see the mesh. So if that post isn't there, you just read the mesh out. There it is. 5 gets the ball. But again, there were just more of these types of throws or reads than I would have ever guessed. This is a bubble grounder. Okay, he misses this by yards, 10 feet up top. You tell me. Like, I mean, if other prospects miss this, I would be all over them too. This is just one of those things you just don't see. I'm unfamiliar with that type of miss. That's a JV high school miss. And I'm not calling him JV high school. I'm just saying it is what it is. This is what the film is. There's an element of reality when you get past the highlights, the pro days, that just show me what the film says. This is what the film says. Just a bizarre miss, right? I mean, I've acknowledged that these are not the easiest throws in the world, especially to the right. This is not an easy throw, but it's also not a 3-yard miss throw. So it's not the end all be all. It's just, it is what it is. And I think it's worth it to paint the full picture. Last one here. This is a great throw. And I love the battle back. I love the fact that they came back down a bunch in this game. This is a dime up top, go route. This is the type of stuff that you would think you'd see all over the place for the hype that you're hearing everywhere. This is a beautiful throw. They're going to come up 3rd and 15, try to press you on the outside. All right, strike to his boy 5. They're playing buddy ball all night. Again, check the coverage. They're pressing outside. We got Lamar Jackson's least favorite concept, Greg Roman's favorite concept. Goes and outs. Let it rip. Dime. That is in the bucket. 3rd and 15. Terrible coverage, but my goodness, what a great throw. So you tell me, am I nuts? Am I losing my mind? Or is the film is what it is? So that is a wrap. And I am being very, very sincere here when I say Zach Wilson can make some very special throws. He really can. And the film says that it's somewhat inconsistent as far as what's available, in my opinion. The reads, missing some throws, some jump balls, some should have been interceptions. Let me know. Am I out of my mind? I feel like I'm a little bit off my rocker as I'm off on my own little island with this, I don't know, with this take, but what am I missing? What am I not seeing? Every game that I've seen, I put on the channel. Let me know if there are other games that I should see. I will go watch them. I am genuinely curious. Let me know. Okay, I appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.